Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers coming to you from the Detroit Regional Chamber Mackinac Policy Conference being taped at the Grand Hotel. Our topic today is the Detroit Institute of Arts. Joining us now to talk about it is Jean Gargaro, the chairman of the board for the DIA. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Delighted to be back on Comcast, Laurel.
I think perhaps the last time we spoke was back when you celebrated a fabulous grand opening, if you will, of the new and improved DIA. It's bigger and better and newer and grander than ever.
It's been a great story in Michigan, and I'm beginning my 10th year as volunteer chair of our board. Before this wonderful role, I served as chair of the Michigan Council for Arts and Cultural Affairs and saw firsthand what the DIA means, not just in southeastern Michigan, but throughout our state and our region. In those days, and particularly when we had our grand opening, we were receiving funding from the state of Michigan and the city of Detroit for operations. That funding, given the financial challenges that the state and city are facing, has disappeared, and we're asking the public to support the museum so we can continue to offer the great product that we've offered in the past.
In particular, the way you're asking them to support is there will be a millage vote coming up on August 7th of this year, so right around the corner, get out and vote if you live in Wayne, Oakland, or Macomb counties, correct?
Correct. We have been successful, as you mentioned, in the 3 counties and having the Board of Commissioners place the matter on the August 7 ballot. The average millage should be $10 to $15 per household per year. If we're successful in all 3 counties, the citizens who vote for that success will be able to come to the museum free of charge in the future.
Seems like an awfully great deal. Once a year, you pay $10 or $15, and then your entire family can visit the museum for free, and certainly keep such a wonderful, not just an icon, but an educational opportunity, a tourist draw, a facility that really strengthens who we are in Metro Detroit.
Some call it a millage. I look at it as an investment we're making in our children and in future generations.
I think we may all take for granted the fact that we have facilities such as the DIA right in our own backyard, and if you haven't been in a long time, it's time to go, because people travel from out of state to visit the great DIA, and perhaps most of us live 30, 40 minutes away max and haven't been there in a long time.
Well, We've been around the U.S. and outside of the United States. People talk about the museum as one of the great cultural centerpieces in our state, and yet, as you point out, we continue to work to develop awareness in our own community, and we're going to continue to do that with our success on August the 7th.
And as folks are asked to come out and vote, Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb County residents, your biggest pitch is we need to keep this museum vibrant because?
Art is for everyone. The educational and economic development benefits of keeping the DIA viable and sustainable are not debatable.
And very quickly, if folks have not visited in a while, what would they find there today?
Well, the number of new galleries, the opportunity for attractions for all ages. I think it's become a tremendous community resource, in addition to being a world-class art museum.
Well, it really is someplace where you can take your family, you can educate your children. It's all interactive now. I remember being so impressed last time I took my young kids that there's sort of a search and find element to really engage toddlers in the museum, and you can take your grandma too, and she's going to love it. So it really is for everyone. So get out and vote August 7th if you live in Wayne, Oakland, or Macomb County. Thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure.
Today's Comcast Newsmaker was Jean Gargaro, the chairman of the board for the Detroit Institute of Arts.